So for today, the Insomniac story gets worse. For those of you living under a Dwayne Johnson, Insomniac is currently being held for ransom by hackers. They accessed their Insomniac servers, they got their information, including early gameplay footage of Wolverine, plans of future games, and personal information of developers who work in Insomniac. And they said, if you don't pay $2 million, we're gonna start leaking your shit. Started off with the Wolverine gameplay, then came the future plans, and it gets worse. Today, I saw in the timeline when I woke up, people are now playing. Yes, you heard that correctly. Let me zoom in the camera. People are now playing Wolverine. Now, you might be asking yourself, why? How? Apparently, yeah, PC version came out first, apparently. That's the joke. Apparently, modders took the code that leaked online and they managed to hook into it and gain control of Logan. So now, if you really want to, I'm not saying do this, I would actually highly advise against that. And we're gonna get into why. But I can't show footage of it because I don't want to get in trouble. But I saw the footage. People have modded into the early footage, and you can now play whatever levels are there if you want to play it early. Now, the reason I say don't do that, not only is it an unfinished game, so it's kind of pointless. You're not playing the product they want us to see. It's just fucked up. But Insomniac is not playing. It's being reported now they are sending out cease and desist letters. So, and they're tracking niggas' IPs. If you go online to the Pirate Bay or whatever and you download this shit and you try to play it with some mods, try to get some early access, don't be surprised if you catch a lawsuit. I know we make a lot of jokes on here, but yeah, FBI, open up. We make a lot of jokes over here, but this is one of those things like, be smart. Do not be a dumbass and download any of this shit. Let it be. This was not supposed to be for our eyes. Once again, I also feel bad too, because like I see a lot of comments saying, oh, the game doesn't have enough blood. I don't like this. I don't like that. Like, the game is unfinished. Yo, shout out to the anonymous gifter for the 10 gifted subs. That's fucking funny. That's funny. So, all right, yeah, shout out to the 10 gifted subs, even though they gifted them anonymously. The reason that's funny is because my stream notification was drop 5 subs in the chat if you got this notification, 10 if you got an Android phone. This nigga's so embarrassed that he got an Android phone. He dropped 10 subs in the chat, but he did it anonymously. He doesn't want us to know he got a fucking Appa 2 or whatever that shit is. Yip, yip, Appa. But yeah, shout out to whoever that is that dropped that 10 in the chat. We appreciate you. Oh, my alerts are not on. I was like, why didn't it go off? Yeah, can we get a droid in the chat? Let me see. Let me make sure my filters are on. Oh, geez. Okay, so to add even more insult to injury, it gets worse. Not only are they sending out cease and desist letters based off of people's IP address. Yo, shout out to Big Mop with the 10 gifted subs. Can we get another droid in the chat? Shout out to Chris with the 10 gifted subs. Who knew in order to hit my sub goal, a nigga just had to harass the Android users? Yo, can we get one more droid in the chat? And let's fucking go. Shout out to Locomotive with the 10 gifted subs. Droid. Yo, we are officially on Android version 6.9, code name Cheese Curds. Whatever the fuck that is. Yo, shout out to everybody dropping the 10 get this up. Yo, we hit the fucking sub goal in literally like 5 minutes. I appreciate y'all. Y'all fucking funny as shit. It must be payday. It's Friday. No, it's Thursday. I don't know. Anyways, let's get back to this story. I had to turn notifications off because it was going crazy. You said, am I gonna switch to Android? Fuck no. To add insult to injury, what I'm about to show you next, take this with a grain of salt. I repeat, take this with a grain of salt, because I don't know who the fuck this person is, all right? According to this person, AP, let's look at their bio real quick. I don't know who the fuck this is. They claim to work in games media. This came across my For You page. They tweeted, so I talked to an inside source I know with connections to Insomniac. It seems that this leak has a 95.5% chance of delaying Wolverine to the year 2028. Now, for those of you unaware, it was supposed to come out in 2026. To rewrite and redo major portions of the game's story and its mission design. It's over for Sony and Insomniac Games. Now, the reason I say take this with a grain of salt is because I don't know who the fuck this is. They don't have any following. They don't, like, their bio doesn't say they work for IGN or Inside Game, like some reputable source, you see what I'm saying? Kind of funny or some shit like that. So I would say take this with a grain of salt because his sources, trust me, bro, he could just be tweeting shit. He could be farming impressions. But it came across, you said read the comments? Yeah, it's funny, I just said that. Source, trust me, bro. And that's why I said take it with a grain of salt. But if this is true, we have to keep our eyes on this story. It keeps developing. It keeps getting fucking worse. There's some news that some of the Suicide Game leaks were fake. I didn't even know there were leaks. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care about that game like that. If it leaked, I wouldn't play it early. You had to pay me to play that game. I do think that some of that timeline slate to 2035 might get scrapped. Yeah, and it sucks because if this is true, right? If Wolverine gets pushed back 2 years from 26 to 28, you remember on that timeline that leaked, X-Men was supposed to drop, I believe, 2030. We ain't seeing X-Men until 3005 with fucking Childish Gambino. Leave the game devs alone, bro. They're not bothering anybody. I know it was fun to make fun of the Spider-Man 2 fans after the Game of the Year awards, but like, come on, man. This is ridiculous. Leave these people alone. This shit is it's getting pathetic. It's getting fucking pathetic. It's one of those things is like, why can't these hackers go hack Sally Mae or some shit? Not I'm telling them to, but you know, go do something productive with your skills. Go disrupt fucking totalitarian governments or some shit. There's news going on the GTA 6. Oh yeah, I seen that. We finna get to that next. Let's talk that too. What happened? Oh well. So keep your eye on this. We're gonna keep paying attention as the story develops. Let's hop into the Feedly. I'm not live on YouTube today. Shout out to Big Draco. I'm not live on YouTube today because I noticed in my 3 days of streaming on YouTube, it was starting to affect my video views. That's what sucks about streaming on YouTube. You got to make a whole different channel strictly for live streaming, or you're going to confuse the algorithm. It's fucking annoying. And for me, I'd rather have good viewership on my videos than be worried about them damn live streams. Because and on top of that, yeah, they kept spamming the N-word in the YouTube chat. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's like 3 days for me to turn that shit off, man. Yep, the same thing with shorts. So like, before I do too much damage to this channel, because it's been doing really good, I've got 3 days worth of data. I'm gonna cut the streams off on YouTube. I'm good off of that. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not at the point where I'm like, I want to make another channel just for live streaming. Like, I don't know, man. Surprised YouTube chat was worse than TikTok. Yeah, that shit was crazy. It's because you need a phone number to talk here as opposed to YouTube. People can just keep making new accounts. It's fucking stupid, man. The final scene in the DC dares you to think of it as a metaphor as the whole franchise. What the fuck? PlayStation 5 Slim review. South Park Snow Day announces release date with new trailer. Starfield players baffled after discovering a rare galloping. What the fuck? That shit's nerdy. TBS, you see in the people saying GI hates Sony. I don't care. Are you talking about like in the comment section of the new podcast, or like on Twitter or something? It's just Sony fanboys being butthurt because they're the butt of the joke right now. It's funny when we make fun of Xbox and Nintendo. We make a couple of jokes about Spider-Man. Now we hate Sony. On the podcast, yeah, I don't care. Let them niggas. They're all they're doing is proving our point. We make fun of everybody. You can't call yourself a viewer or a fan and not see we make fun of everybody. Now it's Sony's turn to be made fun of. Now we hate Sony. They're just proving they're fucking fanboys, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's all video games. Get your fucking head out your ass. It's crazy because people making platforms their person. Yeah, you making a PlayStation your fucking personality. That shit is weird. Sometimes you gotta take the hit. I sit here and make Android jokes all the fucking time. Android niggas is better sports than PlayStation niggas. People can't be neutral and just troll without hating. I just be trolling, bruh. When it was Nintendo, no one said anything. For the longest, we said during the Xbox One era, it literally went, we clowned the Wii U, then the next generation, we clowned the Xbox One. This generation, PS5 is getting clowned a little bit. It was funny when we said Xbox don't got no games. Now we fucking hate Sony. Shit is fucking funny. I should put that on the show notes. There's no games to play, so they just seeking out content talking bad about Sony. Pretty much. Yo, shout out to Zano with the 20 gifted subs. Woo, 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 woo. Going stupid with the fucking. What's going on, man? Everybody got a raise or something? How many subs for you to convert to Android? Nah. I don't know about that. I'm not really seeing any interesting news. Avatars, Frontiers, no weapons. Wish I had a raise. Shit, I need a raise too. I don't see no interesting news. I mean, we can. Oh, well, look at this trailer. South Park. Let's turn this shit off.
Has been acting strange ever since he thought his version of the rules were best. I was gearing up my army to get to him and force him to talk to me to see what.
It is the season of giving. You're right.
Got in the way.
Wow, nice going, new kid.
This storm isn't going to end, and our town is in serious trouble.
Rebel Moon drops tonight. I'ma still watch it despite it getting bad reviews. I want to see how bad it is.
No choice. New kid, we must get to the Marshwalker stand. Hey, new kids! I'm gonna be king. You chose the wrong side.
Is this a PvP game? Is it a PvP? Oh no, it's a PvE game. So what, it's just like horde survival, like tower defense? Cards. Apparently it's also because, again, Snyder didn't get to drop his original cut of the movie. Oh my God. What is with studios hiring Snyder and then not letting him complete his vision? What is that about? It's like Hollywood's got a hate boner against him or something.
Ha! The new kids are dead! No!
Is it me or does the voice acting sound off on this?
Get powered up and stop embarrassing me! Beep. I cast a spell, your health is back to 100. Get the fuck up. God, I have to do everything around here.
Because his version be 4 hours long. Yeah, it sounds like an AI version of the voice actors. To be fair, though, with like Snyder's versions of the movie, right? I get the movies be like 3-4 hours, but to be fair, if you're at this point, his name is known in Hollywood, right? If you're a fan of Snyder's work, I would just expect the movie to be long. Is that safe to assume? Like you would just expect it to be long. Nobody complained about, well, some people did, but hardly anybody complained about Oppenheimer being like 3 hours. Nigga sat in the movie theaters for 3.5 hours just to watch you knew what was gonna happen at the you knew it was gonna happen at the end of the movie, and you sat there for 3.5 hours. Like, come on, bro. If it's good, it's good. When you load up a Kojima game, you expect to watch a movie. Same thing for me, right? You're like, yeah, you know what you're walking into. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like it's kind of unfair that these studios are cutting his legs from up under him, ruining his vision. It hurts his resume even further too. Sensitive military documents appear on War Thunder's forums again. What the fuck? Sensitive military documents have once again appeared on the forums of the World War II massively multiplayer online game War Thunder. As reported by Task and Purpose, documents related to the M2A2 Bradley armored infantry fighting vehicle were posted on the forums. Oh my God, that's like bars for treason. Somebody's selling or putting the documents on like how this shit works. And while not legally classified, still contain in-depth details the military considers sensitive. Yo, shout out to 215 Squad. The post shared 2 pages of the technical manual for the M2A2 Bradley, which included intricate details on the hatch, turret assemble, and the spall liner assembly. The documents are not intended to be passed beyond the U.S. Department of Defense and contractors. Of course, the only people who are supposed to see this is the Department of Defense, the contractors who make it, and the soldiers who drive them. That's about it. It's unclear why these documents which were removed after a few minutes were uploaded to the forums, but they appeared first on Reddit and Discord, according to a developer. This isn't the first time sensitive military documents have appeared on the War Thunder forums, with the genuinely classified information having been shared several times in the past. I wonder if was it the war? No, it was Discord last time where they leaked the info. People do it for clout. I guarantee you it was like some soldier like, look, I'll put it on the War Thunder, bro. Somebody's gonna end up in federal prison. Yeah, because you know what's gonna happen. The Pentagon, the Feds is gonna contact War Thunder. And this is like, they're innocent. War Thunder's innocent. This is just some game developer and studio. They're gonna contact them. They're gonna say, we want to know all the IP addresses that be on your forum. And whoever posted that shit, I hope they were smart enough to use a fucking VPN. And even still, there might be ways to get around that. I don't know. Somebody finna get yoked the fuck up. Joe Biden's on that ass. This is actually a very common thing that happens. Really? Because they said it's only the second time. I haven't seen that damn common. Were y'all online yesterday when Twitter took a crap? Yeah, the Fed's doing a sweep. Twitter went down for like a couple of hours yesterday, and I could not do anything on that bitch, bro. They kept saying, welcome. I thought my page got deleted. Yeah, Guantanamo Bay, shit crazy. Shit is crazy. Let's see what else we got. All I want for my birthday. What? No, seriously, jokes aside, what y'all doing for Christmas? Y'all just spending time with the family? What y'all doing? Like watching the podcast? BG3 and really Tyler. True. Don't know if you saw the link, but the Aquaman review isn't looking too good. You had hope for the Aquaman movie? It was already rumors that came out that they did test screenings and everybody hated that shit. You know that shit was gonna be ass. Cut it out. We'll wait for the alleged version to drop. We will wait for the alleged version. Oh, here we go. As Starfield hits 13 million players, Bethesda outlines its plans for 2024. The first one was pretty good. Really? You got low standards. I thought that shit was ass. Bethesda shared a few facts and figures about Starfield. Who cares? Yeah, stats. Outside the stats, though, Bethesda also shared that we can look forward to in this game. While this sounds quite optimistic, the post notes that Bethesda's targeting updates roughly every 6 weeks starting in February. These updates will include everything from quality of life improvements to they're going to finally finish the game, chat. Improvements to content and feature updates. There's also plans for new ways to travel, and you'll be able to access city maps while exploring major cities. For those of you who love, man, ask some aliens, bro. It's just like little, bro. What is the poll at the bottom? Oh, I clicked out already. Too late. Let's go into the shut up box. Oh wait, no. Yeah, see, like there it is right there. Wolverine fans warned after a playable build leaks online, bro. Y'all better stop playing with Insomniac's box.